Wednesday night on A&E. First, a fight to the finish on Battle Line. Next, on the 20th century, the GIs surrounded in Italy. Then America's first amphibious landing in the Gallant Breed. Plus the Year of the Twist on Decades and fast-rising comedians on A&E's An Evening at the Improv. That's Wednesday night on A&E.
Thank you very much, and good evening, and welcome to Improv Tonight. Nice to see you. I'm Bud Friedman, your very dignified and certainly diffident host tonight, and this is my domain. We've got a great show planned for you tonight with three fabulous comedians. We have Monica Piper, Taylor Negron, and Mr. Mark Schiff, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? You bet. Right on. Great. To introduce these wonderful comedians, we're very delighted to have with us a very special guest host, a young lady of extraordinary warmth and talent. Please welcome the original Valley Girl, Moon Unit Zappa!
Thank you, Bud, and thank you all for being here. Yes, believe it or not, Moon Unit is my real name. And if you think my name is strange, I have a cousin named Lala. I have uncles named Midget and Squidget. They're twins. I have a sister named Diva. I have two brothers. One's named Amit Imuka Rodan, and one's named Dweezil. And Dweezil's sitting over there. When I was little, I hated my name. I really wanted to change it. I wanted a normal name, like Beauty Heart or Mary. But now I love my name, and I especially love it when people come up to me and they say things like, "What's your brother's name? Star? Venus?" Woo! That is really funny. That's the first time anyone said that to me. Thanks a lot. And I love it when they start singing Moon River. That's also very original. Thanks, beautiful, love that. And I really, really love it when they say, "I remember when you were born." Cool, thanks, okay. Yeah, so in case you didn't know, my father is Frank Zappa. And yeah, he's wonderful, he's great. And I think I turned out okay. But being Frank Zappa's daughter does have its drawbacks. People are always asking me for Led Zeppelin tickets and saying things like, "Tell your dad I said hi." Strangers are saying this to me. "Oh, okay, I'll be sure to tell him. You know, he asked about you just the other day. He's so glad I bumped into you." Okay. Yeah, the other thing is that when I was little, kids, their parents were actually afraid to send them over to my house to play. Because we weren't Ozzie and Harriet. So, you know, most other parents, when a boy would come over, they say things like, "Okay, you guys, keep the lights on, keep the door open, keep your feet on the floor." But my mom, when a boy comes over, she says things like, "Okay, you two have got to take showers together. You're wasting too much water." So that's a little weird to parents. And our house was a total pigsty. And because we didn't have any restrictions, we didn't have to clean our room, we didn't have a bedtime hour, we didn't have a curfew. So I guess that's weird to parents. So I really didn't go through any form of rebellion, because, what's there to rebel against? Well, there's one thing. My house, my own house, is completely spotless because I'm a compulsive clean freak. So, but, it's not so bad because it could have been worse. I could have been a Republican. So. My first first guest tonight is a bundle of energy, charm, and vivaciousness. Her approach to comedy is filled with the angst of being a happy single woman in the 80s. So please welcome Monica Piper.
Hi. You doing all right in this heat? I'm not one of these people who can suffer well in silence. You know, it's like, it's hot, I'm hot, are you hot? It's hot, I'm hot. Let's go in there, it's air conditioned. Oh, it's cold, I'm cold, are you cold? It's cold, I'm cold. I don't do well under stress. I read this article that said typical symptoms of stress are eating too much, smoking too much, impulse buying, and driving too fast. This is my idea of a great day. Lots of things in life cause stress. Now, I read this today, that soon we're going to have TV screens attached to our telephones. You're actually going to be able to see the people you're talking to. Would you like that? I'm thinking of all the things I won't be able to do anymore. You know, I won't be able to go like this anymore. Yeah, I won't be able to do this. Sounds so important. Let me run and get a pencil and paper. Yeah, 4427, got it, And I'm watching one of these 40s movies, you know, you've seen this 1,000 times. I'm leaving you, Johnny. I can't take it anymore. The cheating, the lying, the other women, I've had it. I never want to see you again for the rest of my life. I'm thinking, how many women you know in 10 seconds can pack for the rest of their life? If it was me, I'm leaving you, Johnny. Got any boxes? Got a van? I just did that. I just broke up with someone. There's things I miss, you know. I miss him. He was a handy guy. You know, I like that. The kind of guy, like, you go to the store, you come back, he's built a den. I love that. I grew up in New York. We're not handy. My dad showed me his toolkit once. It was this old gray box with a Visa and a Yellow Pages inside. But I miss him. I miss things about him. You know, I miss that guy. I miss having a guy have these nice, sweet, masculine voice saying, "Aren't you ready yet?" I had to tell him 1,000 times, natural beauty, really natural beauty, takes time and money. But men don't know about that. You can get ready in 5 minutes. It's an amazing thing. You jump out of the shower, then you're like dogs. You go like this. And you're standing there with the car keys. Then they give you one of these. Come on, babe, you look great. They don't even look at you. 20 minutes later, you're in the restaurant, and he goes, "You know you got a mud pack on your face?" I don't know. I want to meet someone new. I got the personals here. Listen to this. This is supposed to be all professionals, right? Professor Emeritus, Instructor of Anthropology, looking for feminine kindred spirit to travel, discuss, seek, and explore. Must have enormous hooters. That's my favorite thing about men. You can get two guys walking down the street, they can make up words and know what they're talking about. Words that don't exist. Look at the splazoinkas on that one. You know, don't get me wrong, I make fun of men, but I love men and I want a new one. It's just that we don't know what anybody wants, you know? I don't know what you want. You don't know what we want. I mean, we want you sensitive, but we don't want you wimpy. We want you macho, but we don't want you Rambo. I guess what we want is some guy who's gonna say, "Woman, that's it. I'm putting my foot down. Tonight, I'm not cooking." That'd be nice. You know, it's just that it isn't easy being single, you know, in your 30s and the 80s. I just say, lighten up, Monica. You could have been single in your 80s and the 30s. I'm funny now when it comes to money, you know. Get me in a supermarket. Oh, peaches up 2 cents a pound. I don't know. Get me in the cosmetics department at Saks. What? Anti-aging, epidefoliation, wrinkle serum complex, $200. I've got to have it now. Thank you. Why is it so expensive? Oh, it's made with peaches. I had a great time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
That was great. Let's give Monica a big hand. That was great. We'll be back with more laughs on Improv Tonight after this.
Improv Tonight featuring Moon Zappa. We'll be right back.
Gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. That being so stated, on to the job at hand. Please take note. Listen carefully. To begin,
Every one of these executives flew to this important business meeting on a different airline, sampling various meals, beverages, onboard services,
plus Y plus Z sequence.
and other amenities. Can you find the one executive that flew here on Alaska Airlines?
Plus 65. Divide the whole quantity by...
Ah, the wonderful sights and sounds of summer. The birds in the trees, the crickets in the fields, the frogs in the pond, and the spiders on the road. The 2-liter 5-speed Alfa Romeo Spider. It's summer on wheels.
Now you can win one of the world's most unusual vehicles, the Ghostbuster Ectomobile, in Fujifilm's Ghostbuster 2 movie sweepstakes. Enter where you buy Fujifilm and get these prizes just for buying Fujifilm.
The Many Faces of Canada from Prince Edward Island to Montreal, coming up on Chronicle here on the A&E Cable Network.
Tomorrow.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth.
In July of 1969, the moment finally arrived, and millions of people around the world watched. Now, exactly 20 years to the minute, those exhilarating moments are recalled once again in A&E's exclusive presentation hosted by Edwin Newman. Moonwalk, As It Happened, 1969. Premiering July 20th. A&E returns to Improv Tonight.
Yes, we're back. My next guest is not only a marvelously funny comedian, he's also an accomplished actor. He played Rodney Dangerfield's son-in-law in Easy Money. He was hilarious. I loved it. He delivered pizza in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, favorite thing in the film. His recent work is with Tom Hanks and Sally Field in the film Punchline. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Taylor Negrin.
Hi. My name is Luca. I live downstairs from you. Perhaps you've seen me before. If you see some trouble or some kind of fight, it's just the way I live. No. Actually, my name is Taylor Zappa. I'm the Zappa that no one talks about. I feel very good tonight. I'm recovering from a really bad haircut, and I just want to say that my friends have been incredibly supportive, and thank you. Can you believe this set? I mean, look at this set. It looks like a Euro 2000 hair salon, doesn't it? It's just like, looks like a unisex hair salon. Everything in LA, I'm from LA, everything in LA is Euro 2000 now. I saw a Euro 2000 tattoo removal center. He's looking at me like, we should have gone to see The Blob. And of course, the flora and the fauna. I could not perform unless there was flora and fauna on the stage. I should tell you a little bit about myself. I went to UCLA. Yeah. For lunch, And I never recovered from when they changed Darren's on Bewitched. And I've just picked up the shattered pieces and gone on. The drinks are very expensive here. Around the second round, you think to yourself, do I want this drink or a summer home? I live here in LA, and it's a really horrible place. I have a Ford Fairmont. It's a geek automobile. I look like a narcotics agent in this car. And the other day, something happened to me. A Rolls Royce pulled up next to me, and this guy shot me this real Children of the Corn look. You know, it's that Children of the Popped Corn, kind of a Dan Quayle look. And this guy just threw a bottle of Grey Poupon mustard in my car. I was attacked by a yuppie gang, okay? The Poupons. I mean, can you imagine? These little Gordon Genko types, right? These little pumped up yuppies, just like assuming loans all day and manipulating T-bills. And then at night, they just throw mustard and almondine sauce and basil at people. I want to form a gang of whiners, you know? And just go to the inner city and wear Comme des Garçons pants and go up to people and go, quit killing people. I'm only doing 4.5 minutes, you know? It's like hard. But anyway, I will give you my exercise tip. I think it's a really good one. I've been doing it for 12 years. What I do every morning, no matter if it's raining or it's sunny, I get up, I eat 1.5 pounds of potato salad, I put on polyester pants, and I ice skate. And it's a wonderful feeling, just the lightness of the ice and the weight of the potatoes. It's just... Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
That was Taylor Negron. And don't go away because we're going to be back with more great comedy on Improv Tonight right after this message.
A&E's Improv Tonight. We'll be right back.
It's alive. It's alive. Ugly, creeping mildew. Spray on Tilex Instant Mildew Stain Remover and mildew stains vanish with no scrubbing. Try Tilex. Get your bath laboratory clean.
Mama keeps white, oh so bright and dandy. Mama keeps pink, pink like cotton candy. Mama keeps blue, blue like a sailor suit. Mama's got the magic of Clorox too.
Oh, just one of those? These? Okay, thanks. Coming over.
Introducing Lay's cheddar cheese flavored potato chips.
Cheddar cheese. One more. No. Please. Just one.
Aha. No one can eat just one.
Astronomers tell us there won't be a total eclipse in America until the year 2017. They are very much mistaken. This is the year of the eclipse. Introducing the Eclipse GS Turbo by Mitsubishi. Try not to stare.
It was a crime so offensive, it's hard to imagine something like this could ever be a problem in our society.
There's another child missing.
Sean Connery stars in a film by Sidney Lumet that you may find disturbing. The Offense, premiering Friday, July 21st.
Now you can win one of the world's most unusual vehicles, the Ghostbuster Ectomobile, in Fujifilm's Ghostbuster 2 movie sweepstakes. Enter where you buy Fujifilm and get these prizes just for buying Fujifilm.
Why are John Cleese, Jane Seymour, Christopher Reeve, and the Duchess of York all dressed up in silly costumes doing even sillier things?
We've been training intensively for 8 minutes this morning.
4 celebrity teams compete for 4 very good causes in the Grand Knockout Tournament. Premiering Sunday, July 23rd at 2 a.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. Pacific.
A&E returns to Improv Tonight.
Welcome back to Improv Tonight. Mark Schiff began his comedy career at the original Improv in New York City. He's recently moved west to LA and has since appeared on all the major talk shows. So please give a warm improv welcome to Mark Schiff.
Beautiful, thank you. Good evening, how are you? Good, I just actually got back from New York. I went to see my parents. Did this ever happen? You ever have dinner with your parents? Look at them and think to yourself, if these weren't my parents, I'd never visit these people. And we went for a ride up to Poughkeepsie, and it really reminded me when I was a kid. I used to go in the car with my folks all the time, and my mother would talk to me when I was a kid like I never heard of a car. Always be like, all right, Mark, we're going in the car. So if you want to go to the bathroom, go now. Because once your father starts the car, that's it. We're driving straight to Bulgaria today. If you're not going to be good, tell me right now, we'll just leave you home because I have a splitting headache. I used to like to get in the car a few seconds before my parents, and I turned that radio all the way up so my father started the engine and blow the wig right off his head. So everybody ready? Boom! Ooh, you're starting already! And I sat in the back of the car. The dog could sit in the front. The dog would sit on my mother's lap and hang his head out the window. I'd sit in the back and hit in the face with dog spit at 90 miles an hour. You ever get dog spit on your face? That stuff hardens up. I'm going, Ma, shut the window. I got dog spit on my face, Ma, shut the window. And dogs are the best. I mean, I used to have this dog. You could do anything you want to your dog and they love you. I used to take his nose, put it in my mouth, and try to blow the dog up. I think we have some nose blowers out here, don't you? And they see you coming, they go, no, not the nose. Take that snooze, watch him sneeze. And the only time he tried to bite me is when I grabbed his back legs and did the wheelbarrow with the dog. He's drinking water like, yeah. He's like, and my mother's going, put him down. No, he likes it, Ma. And I used to kiss my dog till one day I caught him licking himself. That was the end of that. And my mother would not yell at him. She'll tell my father, look what he's doing. He doesn't learn that from me. Like my father, what, he learns it from me? When we first got the dog, he had worms. You know, you gotta give him little pills, and it's like a whole project. My mother, father opened his mouth, I'm like, and a half hour later, I don't know how he does, he's like, there's the pill. And there's yesterday's. I want the worms. So I sat in the back of the car, and you know how you folks, they give you these little toys to play with? They think it's gonna keep you quiet. My favorite toy when I was a kid, this little plastic phone. I love when my father would talk on the phone. He's driving, I'm going, it's for you, Dad. He goes, it's not for me, leave me alone. It's for you, Dad. That's when they threaten you, don't make me come back there. So I get angry, I put my arm through my back window, through his front window, cover his eyes while he's driving. He's going, stop it! Just about then, you get your foot on the seat, start playing with his backside. How you doing, Dad? And he has hemorrhoids, he hates this. How you doing, Dad? And my mother's so nervous, she's on what I call idiot patrol. All day, she's looking out the window, yelling at my father, get away from that idiot. Why in God's name do you drive so close to an idiot like that? That whole family looks like a bunch of idiots. And he's still going, if you don't stop it, I will kill us all. And we had a 4-door car with electric windows. Why do parents buy cars with electric windows? So they say to you, that is not a toy. When you're a kid, that is a toy. You're in the back. So once they freak out, you leave the window alone for like 5 minutes, and I swear to God, I can hear the window say, do it again. You got them crazy, do it again. And we had a 4-door car. You can't play with the locks on the door because they tell you, God forbid you fall out. Then what are we gonna do? Sickest thing I ever did, my folks are doing like 70 on the highway. I opened the back door, slammed it, and hid behind the back seat. They look like two buckwheats. Their hair went up in the air. My father's going, he fell out! He fell out! And my mother's going, pull over, what are you, an idiot? They pull off the highway like 100 miles an hour. They look over the seat, I'm down there, I go, it's for you, Dad. Thank you very much, it was very nice. Thank you.
That was Mark Schiff. That was great. Thanks. Let's give a big hand to all of this evening's terrific talent. And thank you, Bud. And thanks to all of you for making this a very special night for me. Thanks a lot. Good night.
Transportation for Improv Tonight furnished by Dave L., the preferred limousine service across America.
Next week at 11:30, Sherry Belafonte Harper graces the stage at the hottest showcase for rising stars on Improv Tonight. Next on A&E, romance is abuzz in a boarding house, but the landlord is asleep in the hilarious adventures of Rising Damp.